President Trump says he is confident a trade deal with China is coming soon. After your interview with Peter Morici earlier, I'm not sure everyone shares that confidence, Anita, but we'll see. The president making those comments after meeting with leaders from Italy and Japan. The White House reportedly using tariff negotiations like these to get other nations to isolate China. So is it working? Senior fellow at the Gatestone Institute and author of the new book, Plan Red, China's Project to Destroy America, Gordon Chang, is with me now. Always great to talk to you, Gordon. So how do you see this tariff negotiation going in terms of the benefits to the U.S., if there are any, and the damage to China, if there is any?
Well, happy Easter, Jonathan. What we see with President Trump is negotiating with the rest of the world. Japan, South Korea, Vietnam, European Union, Italy. And I think that he will get better trade agreements with these countries because these countries have all sorts of barriers, most of them non-tariff barriers that keep U.S. goods out. Once he does that, he has really redirected global trade flows. And the reason is that the U.S. consumer market is about 38-39% of the global total, the world's largest by far. And everybody needs it, including the Chinese. But they're being intransigent, so they're going to be the last in line for a trade deal if they get one.
Yeah, but are they going to change that intransigence? Do you think the policy, if it succeeds, and it's still a big if, Gordon, of isolating China, getting these other nations to do deals and leaving China on the outside, can it work given their intransigence and the fact that the Chinese always play the long game, Gordon?
Well, the intransigence is the reason why President Trump's plan probably will work. Xi Jinping has configured the Chinese political system so that only the most hostile answers are considered to be acceptable, which means he's really boxed himself in. And I think that if he holds out for too long, the Chinese economy could go over the cliff. We are seeing factories closing. We're seeing unemployment rising. Workers are going back to the farms. This is a very bad story for China. But Xi Jinping, he wants to tough it out because he has put himself in a position where he can't do the economically rational thing.
Gordon, does an angry and intransigent China try to change the story here by making some sort of move against Taiwan?
That's always possible. And in the last 3 weeks, we have seen very belligerent Chinese military activities against Taiwan, but also against South Korea, Japan, the Philippines, and even Australia. So China could lash out anywhere. Right now, I think Xi Jinping may start to realize that his only way out is to create a military diversion of some sort. And it's not to rally the Chinese people, Jonathan, because they do not want war, but it is to prevent other Communist Party figures from challenging Xi. And that's something that Xi's hero, Mao Zedong, did in the Cultural Revolution that started in 1966.
Yeah, they are dangerous times we are living in indeed. Gordon Chang, so good to see you. Happy Easter to you, my friend. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.